Okay, the last phase. This is the Cycles phase. What he's going to do is an ability called Cycles of Faith. All this is all three Bound, Break, and Strike together of the same element. And he does all three elements with Burnished Glories in between. So it is pretty healing intensive. I recommend that you have Neutral Sect on one phase, Seraph on another, and then the last one, everybody helps out with mitigation. Because it is a little bit healing intensive, but once it's managed properly with the right cooldowns, it's very simple. The key to this phase is two things. One, you already know what to do. You've seen all of these mechanics before, they're just putting them together. Two, keep your movement simple. All right? Each one can do 2 or 3 steps of movement and you're done. The last thing, I guess there's another step, but is the prey marker. If you have a prey marker, you're the last part of each mechanic. You have to run to the right spot. Again, you already know where those spots are. Lightning and Holy at the front of the boss, Fire at the back of the boss. But because you're doing the other mechanics, it's easy to forget. The prey markers come out at the start of each cycle. So you should know you have it before you start moving. And you'll kind of see some of this stuff here. I don't believe I get the prey marker in this encounter, but you'll see the movement of them very clearly. This is also your reopener, your final reopener with your pots. So he opens with an AoE. This one's lightly mitigated. And the first cycle will be Holy. So Holy cycle, you already know, starts with a 360 Protean, then you collapse on your healers. When he goes to the strike, you're already in position, so don't move. The tanks will have to move because they're in the danger zone. But after that, you do the prey marker, and it goes to the front, and that's it. This is the Protean. We collapse. The other thing to note is, again, this is a cast bar mechanic. As soon as the cast bar finishes, that Protean spot is locked in, and you can move. So even though it looks like I'm about to kill somebody with the Protean, the damage is not hitting them. Let's go back and because that was kind of an aside. So it's Protean, stack. Tanks and healers are together, or DPS and healers are together with the tanks. He strikes, second rumble is the bait. And then the holy marker will go to the front. You can see it up there about to pop. Another thing to note about this phase is he always centers north, or he always centers himself and he always faces north. So you don't have to worry about positioning and stuff like that. The cleaves will always be out to either B or D. Or you will always go out to B or D to resolve the cleaves. Let's go through that holy one more time. Protean, stack. Bait. 1, 2, everybody moves. Prey marker goes to the front. Once he gets clapped, he's going to do 2 more burnished glories. These are the ones you want to addle. See that first one comes out of nowhere? And the second cycle. So people are bleeding during this cycle. So this is where we use either neutral or Seraph here. Second one is lightning. Protean to spread. Get out. Stay out. Prey markers to the nipple. And then the last one's going to be whatever element he didn't use. So we're going to get a couple burnished glories here. And he's going to do the fire cycle. Again, keep your movement simple. Watch how little I actually move in this part. Starts a cycle. It's going to be Protean to stack because it's fire. Protean partners to the side. Pop your knockback prevent. And then bound to the butt. I did not leave this area. There's no running around or anything like that. As a matter of fact, the only time you have to do that is during the lightning cycle when you have to get out twice. We killed it a little fast here. The only thing left after this is some AoEs, and that's it. There's no brain check afterwards for this fight because they already put you through the ringer. And you can see here I roll like 3s on everything. Probably never going to see a twine in this life cycle, but yeah. So, just a little bit of a recap. One of the key things about this fight is it always tells you what to do. Keep your movements simple, and don't overthink things. There's a lot going on the screen, but the mechanics really are not that difficult. So yeah, that's all I got for this part. I might make another optimization video, but for now this will do. If you have any questions, please let me know, and my notes are always available to anyone. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching.